Totally, Laurel. And then they're scrambling with all these variables as they try to figure out what they're going to do next. So it's definitely been hard, especially where the closures are happening. And really, it depends on where you are. In the more rural parts of the state, it seems like the problem is not nearly as dire. In the Klamath District in Southern Oregon, for example, they told me they're not having a problem with teachers getting sick. But here in the metro area of Portland, it is a much different story.
On what should be a busy Monday in January, 3 Portland public high schools stand quiet, closed for the day while teachers prepare for online learning. Students at Cleveland, McDaniel, and Roosevelt high schools all returning to online learning for at least the week and maybe longer. Ockley Green Middle School students will also return to distance learning. And the entire Park Rose School District is also closed for the day and also moving back to online teaching. It's a total of 7,900 students no longer learning face-to-face. State Schools Director Colt Gill warned late last week that COVID would force this change.
The primary reason is that there are too many staff impacted by COVID-19 to be able to operate schools in person. They're either ill or quarantined. This will cause challenges for everyone in that school community.
The Salem-Keizer School District is second largest in the state. It has not gone online. Among its 42,000 students, Salem-Keizer reports 61 with confirmed positive cases and 30 staff members also positive. Beaverton is the third largest district and reports that among its 39,000 students, 730 are isolated, meaning testing positive or showing symptoms of COVID, and another 581 are quarantined, meaning they had close contact with someone who's positive. The district also has 138 staff who are isolated, which is why the district warned parents it may have to move some schools to online learning soon.
There's no specific threshold point. We're taking all these factors into consideration, and it really is going to be decided on a school-by-school basis.
It's not something anyone wants to do.
Our top priority is to keep children in school for in-person instruction. That's a lesson we've clearly learned over the last 2 years, that children do better academically, socially, emotionally when they're here at school.
For comparison, Portland, with 49,000 students, is the largest district in the state. It has 813 students isolated, 565 quarantined, along with 165 staff isolated and 72 staff quarantined.
The numbers are starting to add up. By the way, we heard this evening from Vancouver School District. Several of their schools are going to have at least 1 week online because of a shortage of bus drivers. So you see, it's not only in the classroom, but it's how the kids are getting to the classroom that's impacting us. And finally, the Oregon Health Authority just put out their numbers for the weekend, which includes Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It was something like 18,000 new cases, which averages about 6,000 a day, which is a big number, but it's lower than the number that we got on Friday, which was more than 10,000 cases for one day. So maybe things have plateaued a little bit, or maybe there was just something about the reporting in that. Back to you.
Well, let's hope for the plateau.